Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always,
Teflon John.
We got squeezed. Citron Research, suck it. Andrew left, suck it. So on today's episode, we talk about the craziest thing that's happening in the stock market right now. Short squeeze galore, certain plays that we've made, certain plays that we didn't make and we shouldn't be making, and we explained some of our plays for the rest of the week. But what else did we talk about?
We talked about, not being greedy. We talked about taking profits. We talked about how we made 10 grand off of AMC.
AMC. Theaters are closed and we still made some money out of it. That just doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to protect the profits. It does not make sense. Protect the profits. Also, with that being said, just follow us on Instagram, on our social media. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Give us a preemptive thumbs up. Give us a post notification bell so that you get a nice ding 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 every time a new episode pops up. And with that being said, let's get to the episode.
Yeah.
Suck it, Andrew left. Welcome to the Trading Daddies podcast, hosted by yours truly, Nico Reyes, and as always, my dashing co-host,
Teflon John here in the building.
Tefleezy Fosheezy, as always, in the house. Bruh, here we are again. Each and every episode that we do make, here we are talking about how it's been an amazing month, how it's been an amazing week, and it's been a crazy amazing week so far.
You mean, what an amazing day.
Today.
What am I saying? The market took a dump almost, 3%, 2.5%. SPY took a dump by 2.5%, and it's down another, 0.3% after hours. So most likely we might see a dip tomorrow, but I just wanted to say, a little disclaimer. It was a 15 grand day today. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
I had to let it out. I had to let it out because I've been giggling since 4 a.m.
Yeah. So little disclaimer yesterday.
We got to talk about the phone, our phone conversation with Jay.
Yeah. So yesterday, John texted me and says, "Hey, you see these short squeezes?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "Dude, that kind of goes against each and every single thing we talk about."
Yes, and what we're going to talk about today is pump and dumps, short squeezes.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about, certain chat groups. We're going to talk about things to watch out for.
Yep.
When it comes to these types of plays.
Exactly.
We're talking about AMC, GameStop, Nokia. There's a long list.
Yes, there's a laundry list of things. So he hit me up yesterday and he goes, "What do you think about AMC?" And I'm like, "I don't think about AMC." At all.
They're closed.
They're closed. That's the last thing in my mind. And he goes, "Check the chart." So I check the chart, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Because we've been hearing a lot of rumblings about the short squeeze.
Yeah.
And for those who don't know, I'm assuming that everybody who's listened has heard of the GameStop short squeeze. Okay. So just to give you guys a little bit of a background,
please explain what a short squeeze is.
So a short squeeze is when a stock is heavily shorted. Mm-hmm. A stock is heavily shorted and social sentiment changes to the upside. So more people are buying the stock, right? And the short sellers, essentially when you're short selling, you're borrowing the shares, right? And then you're going to buy it low, essentially, right? So that's how people profit. So there's a whole bunch of short sellers, Citron Research, and then there was another guy that I forgot his name.
Elon Musk don't like that group.
No, we don't even like that group.
Yeah.
Right, we don't even like that group. So what happened was there's so many people short selling it, and then GameStop happened. So the little bit of backstory on GameStop was the co-founder of Chewy, John's favorite company. Um,
I know him. I know him by his last name, Mr. Cohen.
Yeah, Mr. Cohen. Yeah, you guys are on a first name basis, on a last name basis.
Yep.
So he decides to join GameStop's board.
Yep.
And the idea there was to turn GameStop into an e-commerce site, right?
Yep.
Which is great, I think, for GameStop as a company, in order for them to evolve. Because, dude, I'm the last person that would want to spend money on GameStop. I've said it so many times on this podcast. I hate GameStop.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I'm like talking about GameStop makes me kind of sick. Yeah, I kind of want to throw up a little bit. So there's a lot of social sentiment when it came down to this specific play that he wanted to, change it to e-commerce, and that's a big thing right now. E-commerce is huge, right? We've seen the names of Shopify go up to like $1,000 per share. We've seen Big C pop at 130. We've seen all of these Etsy, Pinterest, crazy e-commerce sites that are just like killing it because of the pandemic, as well as just changing the overall retail landscape as we know it. Amazon, for example, Amazon's one of the biggest players. So for them to say, "Oh, we're gonna go switch into e-commerce," a lot of people started piling some money on, right?
Yep.
And what happens there is, if you're a short seller, in order for you to essentially stop losing money. Stop losing money because the stocks are going up and your idea is to keep the stocks down, you're going to have to cover the shares. So you're going to close out your position. You're going to buy the shares at the price that you were shorting it at. And then you're going to have to keep on buying in order for you to cover and recoup all your losses. So what happens here is there's a melt up of pricing as opposed to a melt down when we're short of stock. Yep. So that right there gave the biggest short sellers of all Citron Research saying, "Hey, this is $20. This is a $20 stock. This has to stop somewhere." And Wall Street Bets, the biggest, and shout out to Wall Street Bets. And we stand, just as a disclaimer, Wall Street Bets had to shut down their Reddit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And it's very, very sad because we're big fans of Wall Street Bets. And a lot of the people on our Discord are big fans of Wall Street Bets, and not just because they're funny. It's because they've given the opportunity to us, the small people, the little guys, to actually have fun while we're trying to navigate this whole stock market. Always remember that this was never given to us as a piece of education in the public school system. What we do and what we're trying to achieve here in terms of playing the stock market is never taught to us. In order for us to actually learn this stuff, you would have to have an MBA and would have had to gone through economic school in order for you to fully understand all of this, right? So we're essentially, in a way, this is a revolution because we're trying to take it back, right? We're trying to have our own voice, and for Wall Street Bets to get investigated because they just posted some stuff. That's the most ludicrous thing I've ever seen. Like, they get investigated because they were just basically cheering people on in order for them to make money. It's a forum. It's a way for us to voice our wins and for people to build a community around traders, right? In the funniest way possible, because the stuff that they came up with is super hilarious. So we stand with Wall Street Bets. We do stand with Wall Street Bets. If anybody from Wall Street Bets ever listens to this episode, just know that we stand behind you guys.
Yeah.
And because of this melt up, the SEC decided to drop the hammer on them.
Yep.
And now they're being investigated for market manipulation, which is, to me, it's stupid.
It's stupid because banks do it all the time.
All the time.
They'll upgrade a stock or downgrade a stock. They'll front run the stock. It doesn't matter. Like the big guys are doing it.
Crazy. And think about it this way, right? As retail traders, we have the least amount of protections. The least.
Oh yeah.
We get the crumbs.
So today, when we're in AMC and it gets halted because the short sellers were crying wolf to the SEC to halt the shares, dude, halting the shares just means that they want to give the hedge funds an opportunity to close out their positions before it all goes to shit. That's all it is. So backwards to our conversation yesterday, John goes, "Hey, you want to go on an AMC?" And I'm like, "I don't want to think about AMC." And he goes, "Come on, just do it." I'm like, "All right, pay less."
All right, first of all, let me cut you off over there. All right, totally unscripted. Okay, I texted you and said, "Hey, you know what? Just throw a bone. What's $200?"
You know, $200 turned into $200 turned into $1,000. So I spent $1,000 yesterday on AMC, and after hours we saw GameStop run to 250, 248 actually.
Yep.
And AMC moved AMC moved to like 9.
No, from 4 to 8:30, 8:23 to be exact.
It doubled after hours, and we were like, all right, cool, this is gonna be crazy. And my, when I wind down for bed, I'm gonna lay down in bed. I'm gonna have a conversation with my wife, play with my son or whatever until he goes to sleep, and then I knock out. I get a text message from John at 4 o'clock in the morning, and my phone's usually off. I'm gonna read this to you. My phone, it's not my phone is off, but I have it on sleep mode to where I don't even check it until like.
It is so funny. Like, I was texting you like live updates.
Yeah, he was texting me live updates. Let me find these string of messages.
So here, while you're looking for that text, here's my story. Okay, my version. So I woke up on a couch. This was about like 3:45 a.m. All right, and so I was checking pre-market because sometimes they set up all these numbers and the percentages are up. It's either a red or a green market, whatever. I saw AMC jump, right, and I was like, oh crap, like it's already at 9 before after or pre-market opened, and I texted Nico. I was like, tell him the text. Tell him the text.
This is a string of text messages at 4:04 in the morning. 10, yo, 11, 12, 13, yo, wake up. 14, 15, get up. Emojis, 16, ha 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 ha.
And this is like every 15 minutes. Like I would text and be like, yo, 15, yo, wake your ass up. 16, no, this is not funny. We're at 17 now.
And he goes, 17. I finally wake up. I check my phone. First thing I check is I want to check for pre-market. And I go, holy shit. He goes, bro, yo. So
there's more.
No, he goes, I'm at 11K profit. And I'm like, all right, let me get up. So here I am just checking my phone. So here I am. I get to my computer. I sluggishly walk to my computer. I turn on my monitor like I always do. And then I get on FaceTime with John. And he goes, bro, I'm at 13K. I'm like, bro, we can't even close these positions because these are options.
I know.
Right? We're not allowed to, we can't close these positions until the options market opens at 6:30. So I go, and he goes, bro, shout out to Jay. We're going to have Jay on the Saturday's pod, actually. Shout out to Jay. So he goes,
tell everyone what happened, because I already texted Jay, hey, we're going to shout you out. Our conversation this morning at 5 a.m. was like legendary, first of all.
So funny. So I go, dude, FaceTime Jay. Let's get on the conference together. So we get on the conference together. First thing I asked Jay, check if the feds are watching. And then Jay was like, bro, I'm already up 500%. And we couldn't stop laughing, and we just kept on laughing and laughing and laughing. The market opens, and we can't do anything.
So, all right. Here's what happened the first 30 minutes of today. The highest peak that I was at for today for AMC was I was up 19,000.
Yo,
Profit. We're talking about profit, because I had 10 calls. from two different accounts, and I bought them for $1.05 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they shot up to like, I don't know, like I think 15 or no 19. I'm sorry, 19.
Mm-hmm.
The highest was like 20 because it AMC opened at $20.36.
It hit 25.
Here's the thing: for the next 29 minutes, no one can log in to any of their brokers today. TD Ameritrade was taking a dump. You know, Fidelity was not having it. Robinhood, I think Robinhood was working, right?
Yeah, but their crypto wasn't.
Whatever. Crypto took a dump too. But anyways, today was just one of those days where the brokers took advantage of everyone. Period. Okay.
They knew. The volatility was so high.
It was insane. We're talking about at least a dozen to like maybe 20 tickers that had a short squeeze. We're talking about AMC, GME, Nokia, BlackBerry, Bed Bath and Beyond, Space, Naked. We're talking about like the list goes on, right? And I think Wall Street Bets broke the internet today.
They did. I mean, they're the biggest heroes in my book.
Yeah, but going back to a shit show morning, like I'm not mad for missing out on 19 grand, but the fact that I was a part of this movement, this short squeeze, was so gratifying because, dude, like I closed out 10 grand for AMC. Yes, I missed out on the 9 grand, but I was still able to profit 10 grand within 24 hours.
Out of thin air.
Out of like the internet. Like I just saw this ticker on the internet trending, and I looked at the chart and I was like, all right, this chart actually has potential. So let's hop on it. But I didn't know it was going to blow up to like 200 something percent in one day. That's just my take.
Yeah, it's just one day. So we have this rule that if we ever play options, right, we do not play options that are a week or 2 weeks out. It's just not in our. It shouldn't be in your vernacular, just in case that it goes south, so you have time to recover, right? So here I am picking up an option for March 19th, right? That's my new expiration. So anything I'm buying from here until February 19th is gonna have a March 19th tag. And I asked John, what's your price? And he goes, 105. I'm like, I got mine for 190. And he goes, what do you mean 190? I'm like, what do you mean 105? And then I asked him, what's your expiration on that? And he goes, Feb 5th. I'm like, you savage.
Next week.
Next week.
So as my general rule, since I've done so many pump and dumps and I've done so many like, penny stock plays, oh God, I don't ever hold pump and dumps and penny stocks more than 24 hours. That's why I closed it out today. I was just, you know what? It's getting to a point where it's so scary that, because first of all, AMC got halted how many times today?
4.
4 times. All those 4 times when they reopened, either shot down or shot up. Okay, you have a 50% chance that you could either lose your entire bet, your entire investment, or you can double, triple it, whatever. But to take the risk off of the table, I decided to close out my position because I couldn't handle the halts.
It was too much. It was
too much. Yeah.
And we get this. We're getting this question a lot. Actually, today we got this question a lot. We on our Discord. Shout out to all the new members of the Discord, by the way. And we got a lot of questions on the Discord about, hey, what do you think about this stock? What do you think about this stock? And what we notice is they're all from the short squeeze list.
Yeah.
We're not saying don't play them, right?
Yeah.
We're not saying don't play them. We just have a different way of trading, John and I. But if you are going to play them, please make sure that you take profits. Take your profits, right? It's not the short squeeze. Let's just put it this way: GameStop is a diamond in the rough. GameStop is a diamond in the rough. What's to say BlackBerry, AMC, Tootsie Roll,
Oh my God.
RKT, right? Nokia, are they all going to be the same? No. They didn't catch the same wave as GameStop did, right? So once you guys see profits, when you guys are comfortable taking the profits, please take the profits.
Yep.
I would rather, I'd be super excited for you. I'd be super excited for you to know that you've taken money off the table,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you didn't have any regrets, because what if it just goes south on you?
Yep.
Right? It's not, it's these companies that are being squeezed right now. There's really, like, if you look at the fundamentals, GameStop has no proper business model. AMC is shut down.
Yep.
BlackBerry hasn't come up with a new phone in
15 years.
Right? Nokia hasn't come out with a new phone since Snake 2 launched. Nothing. Absolutely no fundamentals. But I'm not saying don't play them, because we're still, you're getting, the shorts are getting squeezed. Ride the momentum, but at least know when to get off.
So I have a question for you, bro. Two different scenarios, okay? You have a losing trade. Like, let's say you got into a stock and then it just completely just bombs, like goes south on you. You close out the trade, you lose, I don't know, $500, right?
Okay.
All right. That's sour, right? You feel bad. I'm like, oh crap, I just lost $500. Imagine if you were in AMC today, okay? You bought it at, I don't know, 15, right? For example, $15 a share. All right, you have a big position. And then AMC actually took a dip all the way down to like 11 something today. All right. So what if you caught it at 15 and then it went up to 18? You're like, oh crap, I'm up $3 a share. I'm up maybe, I don't know, 3,000. Okay, hypothetically. Yeah. You get greedy. You don't want to take profit. What's worse? Okay, you taking, a nasty loss, or you slowly watching your profits disappear in front of you?
Oh, scenario 2.
That's worse. Dude, that's worse. Scenario two. Yeah, because you got it at 15, you got up all the way to 18, you're up $3, and then slowly it starts bleeding because you think it'll keep going up and you didn't take profits, and then now it's at 11. And now you're down $4 a share, maybe 4,000, whatever.
That's heartbreaking. That's definitely heartbreaking, and it's happened to all of us.
Oh, it happened to me like plenty of times.
It's happened to me one too many times. So I know not to do it. It happened to me in real life too. So let me tell you guys a story. So this one time,
perfect.
Right?
Go ahead.
One time. It was Valentine's Day.
Holy shit! Go ahead.
It was Valentine's Day of 5th grade at John R. Little Elementary in Arvada, Colorado. Right? Me, being the only Asian kid around, had some disadvantages, right? But bro, at 5th grade, I was in love. In love. I tell you, I was in love, right? So I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, can you come with me? I want to buy flowers for this girl that I like. I'm going to ask her to be my girlfriend. Right? So I go there. I go to school, flowers in hand. I'm like, hey, would you like to be my girlfriend? She takes the flowers and she goes, oh, that's so sweet. Can I think about it? In my head, I'm up. I'm up. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm a patient boy at that point. I leave, right? I leave. I come back at recess. And my investment, the flowers, is completely gone because somebody else asked her out, who was way better looking than I was. So that right there, I saw my profit slip away from me.
Scenario number 2. It's just heartbreaking, okay?
It hurts so
Imagine if that girl, probably her name's Michelle, imagine if she just said straight up no. Then you would have been like, all right, bitch, whatever.
Yeah,
taking my flowers back. I might get my money back.
Yeah, give me back my flowers. Let me give this to my mother.
Exactly. See?
Right?
That's perfect. I'd rather lose money straight up than see my profits slip away.
Exactly. So,
hey, man, you know what? We're just teaching. We're just we're teaching. Man, I love this pod. By the way, it's Trading Daddies, man. Now we got kids. Like we talk about life. Being a dad and how
it's so good. It's too good.
We talk about life.
So, the scenario that John just explained is all too common. To be honest with you. It's all too common. And it goes back to the trading psychology that we've talked about for a while now. You have to you have to try to temper your own greed.
Oh.
Temper your own greed, because all right, I'm gonna be one thou wow with you, with all of our listeners. One thou wow.
I like that.
A thou wow. Every day we all experience greed. We're humans. I've made this point before. We're humans. We're always gonna want more. It's never ever enough, right? But this game that we're playing right now, this isn't Monopoly money. This is real money. Some people use this money to make ends meet. Some people use this money for future wealth, right? This is real money, and people are making it by the boatloads, right? One day we'll get there. Again, that's still happening. If I ever hit 500,000 on my portfolio, my main portfolio, I'm getting a Trading Daddies tramp stamp.
Can I do that? Can I?
You want to draw the tramp stamp?
Yeah. No homo, but that'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. All right, maybe 550, and I'll let you draw it.
Went up a little bit.
You have to temper your own expectations sometimes, because like if you see a 1,000% runner, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a clear plan for this stock,
yep,
you don't have a clear exit strategy, right? And if you're just really trying to just make the maximum amount of it in a very short period of time without no exit strategy, that's the worst.
Good luck.
Good luck. Good luck. Especially if it dips down and you don't have any more capital to buy the dip to gain more.
Good luck.
Good luck. You're gonna want to quit.
Yeah, you're gonna
hard.
Yeah, you're gonna end up on back to Trading Daddies channel Discord.
Yeah, just
try to rebuild.
You're gonna go from Trading Daddies to actually Trading Daddies in the black market.
Yeah.
and that's just a piece of advice for all of our listeners, for all who are market curious. There are gonna be times where you're gonna be super greedy, and you need to think about it. You need to think about it really hard.
Remember earlier I texted you. I said, "Hey, you know what? Before I head out to my chiropractor, I told you I was like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna close this trade out because I don't want to be greedy, because a 10K day, don't come often.
It does not. It does not come
exactly. So just keep that in mind. If you have a really big day, don't ruin your day. Just celebrate it. Close it out. You get to live another day. Just enjoy your day.
Yeah.
I had a great day, bought my wife flowers, that rarely happens. But today I did. And it was a good day.
Yeah. No complaints about it at all. Like, we even got shout out to the almighty PLTR, by the way. Good Lord, what a runner we're having. What a runner we're having. And I actually I showed my P&L on PLTR for those who are curious as to want to see the updates, because I always post the updates for you guys just so you guys know what I'm going through in terms of that specific trade. I am hyper bullish on Palantir. Hyper bullish. You can't tell me nothing. John has tried to tell me to sell.
Yeah.
A few months ago. He told me to sell. I will never sell Palantir. Never. So what I do, we hit a high of 45 today. And this is what happens with Palantir. It hits a certain level and it cools off for a few months.
Yep.
So what I'm doing to mitigate that risk is I'm actually selling covered calls against them in order for me to gain some money while it trades sideways. So when you're buying an option, right? When you're buying an option, you're paying the premium and waiting for it to hit a strike price, and then you're riding the gains until your expiration date, or hit the expiration date and you're in your strike price, deep in the money, you exercise it for how many shares you need.
Mm-hmm.
When you're selling covered calls, what you do is you sell a strike price, whatever the above, whatever 5-10 points or whatever, right? What you want it to happen is for the stock not to hit that strike price at the expiration date, right? What happens is you collect the premium up front. as part of your purchasing power. And as the days go by that it trades sideways, you're collecting time decay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? At the end of it all, you're probably going to keep all that premium, or you're going to have to give some money back if you want to close out that trade. So today I ended up collecting 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I am actually extremely happy that I sold it. I sold covered calls at the top. I don't see it hitting 46 anytime soon. And you know, it's just the way that, actually, shout out to Gabe, because Gabe's the one who actually taught me this strategy, and he told me that, you know, it's a great way to make some money if it does go sideways. And John's actually implementing this too. Hey guys, do you guys want to learn how to trade? Do you guys want to learn how to navigate the stock market? Do you guys want to win a mentorship with our own John? We're doing a contest on Instagram for those who want to learn how to trade and want to be a trading daddy. Now, everybody could be a trading daddy. There's no membership required. But in order for you to navigate the markets, you have to have some kind of basic knowledge in order to do so. So with that being said, John, can you please tell us what comes with this package?
So first of all, you don't need to have a kid to be called a trading daddy.
You
Okay.
don't.
So this package right here we're talking about all inclusive.
All inclusive, like a resort?
All inclusive 30-day one-on-ones, spending time with me, your boy
Ooh.
Teflon John.
Ooh.
So okay, enough with the BS. So what you guys are going to be winning if you do get picked, you guys are going to learn how to set up your charts, what to look for, because that's super important. We're going to set up your watch list. We're going to look at supports and resistances. Set up your broker, your TD Ameritrade, whatever. I hope it's not Robinhood. We're going to talk about profit taking. We're going to talk about sizing. We're going to talk about so many things. Psychologically, how to trade psychologically, be prepared mentally, and physically as well. It's an all-inclusive course. And the best part is that you're not paying $1,000. You're paying $0.
Zero for the free?
For the free, all you have to do is just tag 5 friends. We're just trying to blow up.
Yep. Tag 5 friends. So these are the contest instructions, right? To enter, make sure that you like the contest post on our Instagram. Like the contest post, not my personal post, not John's personal post, the actual contest post on our Instagram, as well as tagging 5 friends. We are counting. Tag 5 friends. Just like the post. Make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram. The contest starts today, the 27th, and then we will pick a person live on February 6th to announce the winner on our podcast. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, just a quick disclaimer, right? I'm going to say this now, and it's also going to be on the podcast, on the Instagram page, it's a beginner's trading course. It's providing it's provided solely for informational and general education and not guaranteed to give returns. Trading and investing in stock, options, or equities involve risk and are not suitable for all investors. So with that being said, may the odds be in your favor, and hopefully you win.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, welcome back to the show. So we are now seeing some sell-offs. We are seeing heavy sell-offs everywhere. Facebook hit on all metrics.
Yep.
But it still dipped.
Yep.
Right? Apple hit on all metrics. $100 billion.
111.
111 billion.
Yeah.
111 billion.
That's crazy.
But it's still tanked.
It's just the market sentiment, yeah.
It's just the market sentiment because we've been selling off for the whole day.
Yeah.
So tomorrow's going to be a buy the dip scenario. I'm excited. What are you buying?
I'm ready. For tomorrow?
Yeah. What are you looking at in terms of plays? Because I was able to sell Neo at the top.
Yeah. I'm actually I'm keeping an eye on Disney. Oh, Disney's gonna be a nice load right there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I've been wanting 160 for the longest. I think it's been almost a month now. It finally came down, and Disney is actually I'm at 160. I'm gonna start making some shares. I'm gonna put up some shares, maybe a leap call. I did add Apple with a leap call today. So I have 2 leap calls for Apple now. $145 strike for January 2022 expiration. Yeah, so I paid $2,000 for it for each call, and it's just it's going to be a solid trade, and I really believe that Apple will take us to a new range. It already hit high, today or no, yesterday. It's just that the market sentiment, just carried it down. So
yeah, it did.
Tesla, I'm still waiting for Tesla at 7 something.
I think we're getting some good discounts on Tesla, dude.
Yeah, it closed at 813. I do want it between like around 725, 750. I'll give it a chance over there. But overall, I'm just keeping an eye on Disney right now. Also, I'm in AMD, Palantir, PLTR, Twitter, and Snow, SNOW.
Oh,
That
wait,
one,
Snow.
huh?
You got into Snow.
Yeah, I got into Snow. I added today. So I'm down 4% on it. I have a decent position in 2 accounts. And then Twitter, I'm just gonna slowly build Twitter because I feel like today was actually a discount.
It is. It is.
Yeah. So
I'm liking Twitter. I'm actually excited for tomorrow because Workhorse is seeing some dippage here. As you guys can remember, Joe Biden just signed his wanting to have an all-electric fleet for his vehicles.
Yep.
So we're definitely going to see Workhorse as part of that USPS deal. They're just going to go ham on that. But in terms of the actual government vehicles, I'm not sure. Are they going to go with GM?
That one I'm not sure. I gotta reread it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't be scared if you guys see that your positions are down probably around 10% tomorrow. Expect a 10% dip, but it's a good time, especially if you're long on your positions and if you like really believe in the companies that you guys are in. I would load up and buy more. I would definitely load up and buy more because this is going to be a buying opportunity, not just for everybody, right? Yeah. For the people still in GameStop, please watch your positions. It's gotten to levels of lunacy, in my opinion. It is now crazy. It is now there. GameStop should not be at $300 some odd per share. That's just, to me, that's bananas.
Let me just add one more thing. So going back to the buying the dip. So looking at QQQ, that's NASDAQ. Okay, today's candle. If you look at the previous 4 times that it dipped in the past 2 months, okay, the following day, we're talking about massive sell-offs. We're talking about 2-3% days, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about the last 4 times that it did that, the following day had a strong rebound. And then, check this out, the next 3 days after that, the market just ran. Yeah. It just went back up, yeah.
So check your risk. Always ask John what your risk is.
You know what? Someone asked me that today. Hey, what's your risk level? And I said, well, come on, man. Like I chose February 5th as an expiration.
I have no risk.
You lucky I didn't choose January 29th.
Oh my god.
For AMC.
Oh my god. That's so funny.
This episode is just all about short squeezes and crazy plays, and man,
yeah, we're gonna get back to our normal fundamental and technical analysis episodes on Saturday.
Yes, please, because our episodes don't look like this at all.
No,
just today.
They don't. It's just we just needed to address the fact that there's like so much craziness happening in the market. And we want to be able to tell you guys how we're navigating that, right? Because it's hard. It's definitely hard and distracting to try to look at charts and look at the technical analysis of the charts if everything doesn't make sense.
Yep.
Everything doesn't make sense, right? So we're gonna get back to it. We're definitely gonna take the next couple of days to digest and come up with proper plays for you guys. And as always, follow us on Instagram at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades, at Trading Daddies, tradingdaddies.com for all news, merch, new episodes. If you guys are missing some episodes, please follow the instructions for the contest. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to just interact with us. And then let's get trading.
Yeah.